Bharat Ratna is the highest civilian award of the Republic of India. Instituted on January 2, 1954, the award is conferred in recognition of exceptional service performance of the highest order, without distinction of race, occupation, position, or sex. Per original statutes for the award, only the fields of art, literature, science along with public services were made eligible. However, in December 2011, the Government of India broadened the criteria to include any field of human endeavour. Recommendations to award the Bharat Ratna are made by the Prime Minister to the President, and a maximum of 3 people may be awarded in a year. The recipient receives a sanad signed by the President and a peepal-leaf or euro-shaped medallion. There is no monetary grant associated with the award. The recipients of the Bharat Ratna rank 7th in the Indian order of precedence, but are constitutionally prohibited from using the award name as a title. The first recipients of the Bharat Ratna were politician C. Rajagopalachari, scientist C. V. Raman and philosopher Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, who were honoured in 1954. Since then, 43 individuals have been bestowed the award, including 11 posthumous declarations. The original statutes did not provide for posthumous awards, but they were amended to allow so in January 1955. In 1966, former Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri became the first individual to be honoured posthumously. In 2013, cricketer Sachin Tendulkar, at age 40, became the youngest awardee, while social reformer Dhando Keshav was awarded on his 100th birthday. Though usually conferred on Indian citizens, the Bharat Ratna has been awarded to one naturalised citizen Mother Teresa in 1980 and to 2 non-Indians Pakistan national Khan Abdul Afur Khan in 1987 and former South African President Nelson Mandela in 1990. The most recent recipients are Sienna Rao and Sachin Tendulkar, who were honoured in 2013. The award was briefly suspended twice along with other personal civil honours. First time from July 1977 to January 1980 with a change in the national government, and second time from August 1992 till December 1995 when several public interest litigations challenged the constitutional validity of the awards. In 1992, the government's decision to confer the award posthumously on Subhash Chandra Bose met with controversy. Due to the debate surrounding Bose's death, the posthumous mention of Bose was much criticised, and his family refused to accept the award. Following a 1997 Supreme Court decision, the press communique announcing Bose's award was cancelled. It is the only time when the award was announced but not conferred. History: on January 2, 1954, a press communique was released from the Office of the Secretary to the President of India to institute 2 civilian awards, a Bharat Ratna and the 3-tier Padma Vibhushan, classified into Pehla Varg, Dusra Varg, and Tisra Varg. The Bharat Ratna is termed as the highest civilian award of India, followed by Padma Vibhushan classifications. A year later, on January 15, 1955, the Padma Vibhushan classifications were altered into 3 different awards. The Padma Vibhushan, the highest of 3 awards, followed by the Padma Bhushan and the Padma Shri. There is no formal provision that recipients of the Bharat Ratna should be Indian citizens. It has been awarded to a naturalised Indian citizen, Mother Teresa in 1980, and to 2 non-Indians, Khan Abdul Afur Khan a Pakistan national, in 1987 and Nelson Mandela a South African national, in 1990. Sachin Tendulkar, at the age of 40, became the youngest person and first sportsperson to receive the honour, whereas Dhando Keshav was awarded on his 100th birthday on April 18, 1958 in a special ceremony. Till 2014, the award has been conferred upon 43 people with 11 posthumous declarations. The award was briefly suspended twice. First time in 1977 and again in 1993. When Morarji Desai sworn in as the 4th Prime Minister of India in 1977, his government withdrew all personal civil honours on July 13, 1977, and the past recipients of the awards were asked not to use the awards as a title. The awards were reintroduced on January 25, 1980 when Indira Gandhi again became the Prime Minister in 1980. The civilian awards were suspended again in 1993 when two public interest litigations were filed, one in Kerala High Court and another in Madhya Pradesh High Court, to challenge the constitutional validity of the awards. This time it took 3 years till the awards were reintroduced by the Supreme Court of India in December 1995. Regulations. The Bharat Ratna, the highest civilian award of India, is conferred in recognition of exceptional service performance of the highest order. Per original regulations released in 1954, only the fields of art, literature, science along with public services were made eligible for the awards without distinction of race, occupation, position or sex. However, in December 2011, the rules were changed to the current regulations to include any field of human endeavour. The original statutes did not make allowance for posthumous awards, though this provision was added in the January 1955 statute and Lal Bahadur Shastri became the first recipient to be honoured posthumously in 1966. Any formal recommendations are not required for the award, though the recommendations can only be made by the Prime Minister of India to the President. The maximum number of awards given in a particular year is restricted to 3 and the recipient receives a sanad signed by the President and a medallion without any monetary grant. In terms of Article 18 of the Constitution of India, the recipients cannot use the award as a prefix or suffix to their name. Although, recipients may use either awarded Bharat Ratna by the President, or recipient of Bharat Ratna award as an expression to indicate that they have been honoured with the award. The holders of the Bharat Ratna rank 7th in the Indian order of precedence. The award can be considered to be conferred only if the recipient's name is published in the Gazette of India a public journal and an authorised legal document of the Government of India, and a recipient's register maintained under the direction of the President. Only the President is given an authority to cancel and annul the award. If the award is cancelled and annulled, the recipient is required to surrender the medal with his/her name removed from the register. The President can restore the award if the cancellation and annulment has been withdrawn. It is required to have a notice of cancellation or restoration of the award to be published in the Gazette of India. Specifications. The original specifications for the award in 1954 mentioned the medal to be in circular shape with the diameter of 1/308 inches and was to be made of gold. The obverse side of the medal was designed to have the sun with a rays embossed in the center with the words Bharat Ratna written in Hindi language in silver gilt on the upper edge and a wreath on the lower edge. The reverse side was designed to have the emblem of India in the center with national motto of India Satyam Vijayate written in Hindi in silver gilt on the lower edge. However, the original design and specification were changed to its current form a year later. The current decoration is in the form of a peepal-leaf, about 2/5 16 inches long, 1/7 inches wide and 1/8 inch thick. The sun with the rays embossed on the obverse side of the medal has a diameter of 5/8 inch with rays spreading out from 5/6 inch to 1/2 inch from the center of the sun. The words Bharat Ratna on the obverse side and emblem of India along with Satyam Vijayate on the reverse side are kept same as from the original specifications. The emblem, the sun and the rim of the medal are made up of platinum. A 2-inch wide white ribbon is attached to the medal and is designed to be worn around the neck by the recipients. In 1957, the silver gilt decoration was changed to burnished bronze. List of recipients. Controversies. The Bharat Ratna has been surrounded by several controversies and multiple public interest litigations had been filed against the conferments of the award. Subhas Chandra Bose. On January 23, 1992, a press release was published by the President's Secretariat to confer the award posthumously on Subhash Chandra Bose. The decision triggered much criticism on posthumous declaration of the award and a public interest litigation was filed in the Calcutta High Court to revoke the award. The petitioner took objection on the conferment of the award and its posthumous mention of Bose and said that honoring a personality higher than the award is ridiculous, and it becomes an act of carelessness to classify such a person with past and future recipients. It also said that the award cannot be conferred to Bose posthumously as the Government of India has not officially accepted his death on August 18, 1945. The petitioner also requested the whereabouts of Bose from August 18, 1945 till date, based on the information collected by Shah Nawaz Committee 1956 and Khosla Commission 1970. The family members of Bose also expressed their unwillingness to accept the award. To deliver the judgment, the Supreme Court of India formed the Special Division Bench with Judge Swajata V. Manohar and G. B. Patnaik. The Additional Solicitor General of India noted that to confer the award per statutes and rules relating to the awards of Bharat Ratna, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, and Padma Shri, it is necessary that the name of the person should be published in the Gazette of India and should be entered in the recipients' register maintained under the direction of the President of India. It also noted that only an announcement was made by the press communique and the government did not proceed further to confer the award by publishing the name in the Gazette of India and by entering the name in the recipient's register. Also, the then Presidents of India Venkataraman and Shankar Dayal Sharma did not confer a sanad with their signature and seal. On August 4, 1997, the Supreme Court of India delivered an order that since the award has not been conferred, it cannot be cancelled and declared that the press communique should be treated as cancelled. The court declined to pass any judgment on the posthumous mention of Bose and his death. Constitutional validity. In 1992, 2 PILs were filed in the High Courts of India. One in the Kerala High Court on February 13, 1992 by Balaji Raghavan and another in the Madhya Pradesh High Court on August 24, 1992 by Satyapalanand. Both the petitioner raised a question about all the civilian awards being titles within the meaning of the Article 18 of the Constitution of India. On August 25, 1992, the Madhya Pradesh High Court issued a notice to suspend all the civilian awards till further notice. A special division bench of the Supreme Court of India was formed which included 5 judges. A. M. Ahmadi CJ, Kuldeep Singh, B. P. Jeevan Reddy, N. P. Singh, and S. R. Ahmad. On December 15, 1995, the Special Division Bench restored the awards and delivered a judgment that the Bharat Ratna and Padma Awards are not titles within Article 18 of the Constitution of India, and suggested to be extremely strict about the awarding of decorations. C.N. Rao and Sachin Tendulkar. Following the declaration of award for C.N. Rao and Sachin Tendulkar in November 2013, multiple public interest litigations were filed challenging the conferment of the award. The PIL filed against Rao mentioned that other Indian scientists like Homi Bhabha and Vikram Sarabhai have contributed more than Rao, and his allegation of publishing 1,400 research papers is physically impossible. It also said that Rao has proven cases of plagiarism and thus shall not be presented the award and hence it should be annulled. The PIL filed against Tendulkar to the Election Commission of India under the Right to Information Act mentioned that the award bestowment was a violation of the Model Code of Conduct. The petitioner noted that since Tendulkar was an Indian National Congress nominated member of Rajya Sabha, the decision to award him the Bharat Ratna would influence the voters of Delhi, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Mizoram where the election process was underway then. Another PIL was filed against Tendulkar and a few ministers for alleging a conspiracy to ignore an Indian field hockey player Dhyan Chand. On December 4, 2013, the Election Commission of India rejected the petition stating that conferring the award on people belonging to non-poll-going states did not amount to a violation of the code. The various high courts of India also rejected all the petitions raised against Rao and Tendulkar. Criticism. The conferment of Bharat Ratna has spurred much criticism over the years. It has been criticized for awarding the politicians more often and not giving adequate recognition to the personalities from other fields. As the recommendations for Bharat Ratna are made by the Prime Minister of India to the President, the then Prime Ministers Jawaharlal Nehru and Indira Gandhi have been criticized for honoring themselves with the awards in 1955 and 1971 respectively. In 1988, the then Prime Minister of India Rajiv Gandhi conferred the Bharat Ratna posthumously on film actor and former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu M. G. Ramachandran. The decision was said to have taken to influence the voters before the Tamil Nadu Assembly elections in 1989. It was also later criticised for awarding Ramachandran before independence activist B. R. Ambedkar and Vallabhbhai Patel, who were bestowed the honour in 1990 and 1991 respectively. While Ravi Shankar was accused of lobbying for the award, The decision by Indira Gandhi to posthumously honour K. Kamaraj was said to have been aimed at placating the Tamil voters for the Tamil Nadu Assembly elections in 1977. The seventh Prime Minister V.P. Singh was also criticised for posthumously honouring B.R. Ambedkar to please Dalits. A few of the conferments were criticised for honouring the personalities after they received the global recognition. The award for Mother Teresa was declared in 1980, a year after she was awarded with the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979. Satyajit Ray received Academy Honorary Award in 1992, immediately followed by the Bharat Ratna in the same year. In 1999, Amartya Sen was awarded with the Bharat Ratna, a year after his Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences of 1998. The then-President K. Narayanan had proposed the award for Sen to the then-Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, who had agreed to the proposal. Popular demands, though, as per the statutes for the Bharat Ratna, the recommendations for the award can only be made by the Prime Minister to the President. There have been several demands from various political parties to honour their leaders. In January 2008, Bharatiya Janata Party leader L.K. Advani wrote to Prime Minister Manmohan Singh recommending Singh's predecessor Atal Bihari Vajpayee for the award. This was immediately followed by the Communist Party of India lobbying for their leader, Jyoti Basu, former Chief Minister of West Bengal. Basu, India's longest-serving Chief Minister, said that he would decline the honour, even if awarded. Similar such demands include the Telugu Desam Party leader N. Chandrababu Naidu for N. T. Rama Rao, Bahujan Samaj Party leader Mayawati for Kanchi Ram, and the Shiromani Akali Dal for Prakash Singh Badal. Per the original statutes, sportspersons were not eligible for the Bharat Ratna. However, a revision of the rules in December 2011 made eligible any field of human endeavour. Subsequently, several sportspersons' names were discussed. Among the most talked about of these was field hockey player Dhyan Chand, who was recommended multiple times for the posthumous honour. In 2011, 82 members of Parliament recommended Chand's name for the award to the Prime Minister's office. In January 2012, the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports forwarded his name again, this time along with 2008 Summer Olympics gold medalist shooter Abhinav Bindra and mountaineer Tenzing Norgay. Bindra had also been recommended for the award in May 2013 by the National Rifle Association of India. In July 2013, the ministry again recommended Dhyan Chand. However, in November 2013, cricketer Sachin Tendulkar became the first sportsperson to receive the honour. The decision to honour Tendulkar before Chand gathered much criticism for the government. Explanatory notes. References. Bibliography. Agrawal, M.G. Agrawal, Line M.G., ed. Freedom Fighters of India 2. Gyan Publishing House. ISBN A978-81-8205-470-7 Basu, Kanalan. Netaji, Rediscovered. Author House. ISBN A978-1-4490-5569-1 Bhatt, S.C. Bhargava, Gopal K. Land and People of Indian States and Union Territories, in 36 volumes 16. Gyan Publishing House. ISBN A978-81-7835-372-2 Bhattacharya, S.B. Encyclopedia of Indian Events and Dates. Sterling Publishers Private Ltd. ISBN A978-81-207-4074-7 Broomfield, J. H. Elite Conflict in a Plural Society, 20th Century Bengal. University of California Press. ISBN A978-0-520-00179-4 Canadine, David. Ornamentalism, How the British Saw Their Empire. Oxford University Press. ISBN A978-0-19-515,794-9 Dubey, Sharada. First Among Equals President of India. Westland. ISBN A978-81-89975-53-1 Daniel, P. The Indian Review 58. G. A. Natesan and Company. Edgar, Thorpe. The Pearson General Knowledge Manual 2011. Pearson Education India. ISBN A978-81-317-5640-9. Goa, Ramachandra. An Anthropologist Among the Marxists and Other Essays. Orient Blackswan. ISBN A978-81-7824-001-5. Iberg, Dale. Ramchandani, Indu. Students Britannica India 1 Euro 5. Popular Prakashan. ISBN A978-81-7156-112-4. Loughead, William F. The Philosophical Journey. An Interactive Approach. McGraw-Hill Financial. ISBN A978-0-07-803834-1. Murphy, R.K. Encyclopedia of Bharat Ratnas. Pitambar Publishing. ISBN A978-81-209-1307-3. Osens, Beth. Theatre for Women's Participation in Sustainable Development. Routledge. ISBN A978-1-136-72846-4. Sainty, Guy Stair. World Orders of Knighthood and Merit. University of Michigan Press. ISBN A978-0-9711966-7-4. Taneja, V.R. Taneja, S. Educational Thinkers. Atlantic Publishers and IST. ISBN A978-81-7156-112-4. Thacker, Pradeep. Indian Music Masters of Our Times I. Lulu.com. ISBN A978-81-908705-6-6. Weber, Thomas. Gandhi as Disciple and Mentor. Cambridge University Press. ISBN A978-1-139-45657-9A.